Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know. I'm Frank. I'm in LA, director. Let's go. Now, I'm talking about making a dramatic film, hence my dramatic glasses. Yeah, I know. Making a dramatic film is always exciting. You see, uh, horror is also a place to explore, but to make a dramatic film, you don't need that much artistry. To make a dramatic film, right? You don't need that much artistry. What is a dramatic film? Let's put a scenario together, right? A small town, very small town, very cute, very quaint. There's a serial killer on the loose, right? He apparently likes to kill pigs and he caps them up for fun. So farmers and people wake up with the pigs cut up, right? It's a creepy little film, right? But you need to scare people when you're doing dramatic films. I know it's different from horror films, but it needs to be dramatic films, right? As a genre, as a film genre, it's supposed to shock you. Dramatic films are supposed to make you feel uneasy. Therefore, the storyline in a dramatic film must arrest you. The drama must be front and center, right? Sometimes people would do a horror film and think it's dramatic. No, they sometimes emerge, yes. Sometimes uh, a horror film could be dramatic. A love story could be dramatic. That's why the drama film genre is very misunderstood, right? So making a dramatic film is not a genre specifically. It's just a type. It's a type of it's a strand of movie making. So you can make a love story dramatic. You can make a historic story very dramatic. You can tell uh, a basic tale of a man in a dramatic way. So it's just a flavor. The flavor is not the meal. It's just the flavor of the meal, right? So that's why it's important to understand its use in cinema. When you're trying to make a film, drama must be involved. Because if the drama is not front and center, then people are not attracted. People don't find it exciting. What makes films exciting is your ability to make drama, a lot of drama. So to put drama at the center of a film, that's the goal. There are films that play for 90 minutes and there's no shock value, right? There's nothing that says wow, right? I'm wearing these glasses because it has that wow effect. Oh my God, can it be this big? Can it be this crazy? Yes, it can. I'm not gonna walk around with this. No, I don't do this every day. But the point I'm trying to make is you can go over the top. Your dramatic film needs to go over the top. There's no point being normal. There's not. It doesn't pay anybody if you're basic. Hollywood is extreme. It's supposed to be that way, right? You're supposed to make it like, overnight success. You ever heard that? Overnight success means take it now, right? Take it now. Leave the lunch for later. Eat eat the meat first. Eat the meat first. So, 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 I like, what's his name? Um, this guy, football player, right? They're retired now. And he talks about what makes you think that the person like me spends time thinking of a person like you. It is what's his name? Coach Prime. Coach Prime said that. And go check the quote out. There's a deep quote, right? So that you have to see. That's one good thing about Kanye West. He's a master of drama. He turns drama into money. He turns dramatic. He brings drama into simple events. Kanye could be taking a walk from here to here and decide that he wants his Benz to drive backwards, right in the center of traffic. So I'm not saying it's good to do, but in cinema, in Hollywood, where you're trying to make an impact, you must have drama, wear it like a jacket. Or like when you want to release a movie, you see, back in the 90s when Quentin Tarantino would drop a film, oh, there was drama. Quentin Tarantino was a king. You set it up. Just him shooting the film, just his casting process alone would cause drama. Just his selection process. John Travolta, Samuel L. When he picked the guys for Pulp Fiction, it was fire. Rest in peace, Manson. And like basically when he put his stuff together for Jackie Brown, that was fire. Pam Grier from nowhere pulled that in, boom. Samuel L. Throw him in there. What's that white guy's name? Older guy. Brought him in there. From this guy is a 70s actor. Pulled him in as a be a detective. Like drama, drama, drama. Gotta infuse drama in whatever you do. Especially in Hollywood. You gotta infuse drama in everything. Because if you don't, it falls flat. Who wants to deal with flat? Nobody cares. There's too many average films being made. Average films are a dime a dozen. The only thing that makes you stand out is drama. Your script must be dramatic. Your mind must be dramatic. Your synopsis must be dramatic. Your pitch must be dramatic. Your ideas need to be dramatic, meaning they stand out from the crowd. This glasses are dramatic. I know they're dramatic. That's how I want them for this piece. I want them for this video only because I wanted to be dramatic. You got to be intentional. I wanted to be intentionally dramatic. You know why? Not everybody wears this. You can wear this on the street. It's crazy. But that's what Kanye West does. In the movie industry, if you want to stand out, you got to be dramatic. You got to bring your projects have to be dramatic. Even when you're working with, like, even Nike, for instance, right? Nike does many projects, right? Sometimes some filmmakers work with Nike. When they submit their treatments for a commercial or for a project with Nike, for Nike, trust me, it looks insane. Like, you're like, what the hell is this? It doesn't look normal. I've seen sketches by people that work for Nike, and when I was in college in England, I did a project for Nike, and I did a project for school, but it was based on 20-year advertising history of Nike. So I created this book, and with a swoosh in it. Um, this book was this thick, big, and I took the book I sent it to Nike. I sent the project to Nike. I made a copy for my classwork, my thesis, but I sent a copy to Nike. And a month later, right? I'm beefing with my head of director. Like, her name is Veronica Loveless. She used to be my design teacher at Wolverhampton University. That's why I studied in England. West Brom, in Birmingham is in England. The second largest city in England. I was there for my BA. Thanks to the Queen, it was free. So she was my lecturer, right? And she received this package from Nike, and Nike has sent her. First of all, we were beefing. The reason we were beefing was because my final year project, my thesis, I wanted it to be a video, like something really dramatic. Everyone was printing stuff, doing graphics, using all these graphic tools and great things. And Apple just came out. That's what I was trying to do a movie, like a advertising thing, right? And so Nike was involved, and she was like, "Frank, I need you in my office ASAP." So I go to her office. I thought she was gonna tell me off. She said, "Nike brought something for you. It's a package just over there." I picked it up. It's a huge, like, thank you, signed by other guys that owns Nike. Like, amazing package from Nike. When I received that pack, I said to myself, I'm moving to America. I need to go to California and to move. All right, is number one. The address was, I remember the address, Nike Corporation, number 1 Beaverton Drive, Portland, Oregon. Boom. That's it. That's the address. Stuck in my head 25 years. Why? Nike responded to a little guy like me. I was dramatic in what I sent to them. I was very dramatic. When my lecturers, my head of the department, Veronica, when she saw that package from Nike, right, thanking me for my project, she gave me distinction. There was no argument. What do you see? I did a project for my final year, and Nike sent me a package to say thank you. The project was called the 20-year advertising history of Nike. The 20-year advertising history from Andre Agassi all the way down to, what's that guy? Light skinned brother plays tennis, the gay guy. Arthur Ashe. I did research on all of them, lining up, took pictures, photocopied it, wrote inserts. The book was this thick. It was a manual. I'm sure it's in the office right now in Portland. But I'm saying this to say that you must be dramatic in whatever you do. You could design, you could write, you could produce a film, and during the last in the middle of the film, like 1994, in the middle of the film, right, literally at the 45-minute mark, you can make the screen black for like 5 minutes. Let people complain. Let them complain. Because that's what you need to do to be different. You gotta stand out. I went to see what's this film? This big film that just came out. Ryan Coogler's film with your boy. Big movie. I went to see this film, and it ended, right? When it ended, everybody left theater. I stayed back, and he played. He played another 20 minutes. After everyone left, the movie continued for another 30 minutes. Big movie, this biggest movie that just came out this last year. No, this year. Came out this year. Where the brother played his twin, other than were in the film. Horror film like Twisted Southern Tale. I can't remember the name right now. But Ryan Coogler directed it. And this film blew everyone's mind. It was very odd, but not only that it was odd, the ending, I bet you did not see it. People did not see the ending. Everyone left the theater. I was the only one in there. After the movie ended, credits rolled, there was another 15 minutes of film that played. I have no idea what that was, but I stayed and I watched it. I was in a hurry. I saw the film. I watched it. I saw it. Amazing. So That's just something I took away from that. So be dramatic. Be dramatic with your films. Uh, don't be scared to be creepy. Be creepy. Be a little creepy. You know what I'm saying? Uh, create things that people would not believe is possible to do. Like go there. Like really go there. Really, really be dramatic in the writing, in the production, especially in the delivery. Right? There's something when I say dramatic, right? It doesn't have to be mind blowing all the time. It can be a guy is writing a novel in a small room, but as he writes, he begins to lose his mind. In his mind, he thinks he's writing, he's writing a classic, but the printing company is like, yo, listen, this first draft is completely psycho. Like, are you writing upside down? What's wrong with you? And then they realize he's actually losing his mind. At the end of the day, he goes into the publishing company, and shoots everybody dead. And guess what? Somebody else writes the ending and says this is a classic, and they release it. So I'm not saying you do that. I'm just saying that sometimes you have to go over the top to drop a message. You have to leave something, right? You could give them a cliffhanger. Give them a cliffhanger, right? You remember this movie that came out with what's her name? Big actress from Speed. She had a big eye wrap. You couldn't see anybody. The film was, I think it was called, it wasn't Blind Spot, but she covered her eyes. She was blindfolded, and if she sees anyone, demons attack her. Like she had to protect her eyes from seeing these demons, and she had to navigate to a child through this crazy. It was insane, right? And so and even Phone Booth, when Phone Booth came out, it was mad. Keanu Reeves was in the middle of a city, and there was a serial killer. I'm not sure who played the serial killer, but I think it's I'm not sure if it's okay. Keanu Reeves is a star in this film. He was the phone booth, and if he hung up the phone, the killer will kill somebody. Like that kind of very very crazy standoff shot in New York. Crazy, crazy concept, right? It was highly dramatic. The same thing with the movie with Denzel Washington and Spike Lee and your boy from England, you know, that played a thief. They were trying to rob this guy, and he was in a bank safe, stealing stuff. And when it was done, Clive, what's his name? Clive something. And he stole the stuff, and nobody knew. He walked away from the bank right in front of them. They didn't know it was him. And so dramatic films don't have to be about something insane. It can be in a controlled space, but just different. With a little twist. That thing that makes it odd. That's what I call drama. That's what you need to find. It doesn't matter what the genre of film it is, but find the thing that makes it. Damn, that's cool. I can't believe he did that. That's what you need when you're writing a film. When you're making a dramatic film, that should be the goal. The expression should be, oh my effing God, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this is happening. Unlike the Coen brothers, right? No Country for Old Men. That's dramatic. Heads or tails? Heads or tails, right? Pick one. And so this dude is such a crazy killer that that was his name. The guy is Javier Bardem. He's insane. You don't know him with Brad Pitt. Mm, That's even was it Brad Pitt? I think it was Brad Pitt. Yes, Brad Pitt. Another weird movie, and all the stuff he does in 007, crazy, you know. And so, um, Find that element, and it's like a spice. Pour it into that soup, spice it up. Right? That's the key. Okay, all right. Frank Elliott, director. I'm ending this now. Catch you in the next one. I'm on.